doing? Please let me know everything's working okay. You can see me okay, you can hear me okay. I had a little bit of an issue connecting, so I apologise for being a couple of minutes late. Today on Totally Beads, I'm going to be showing you how to make some very lovely earrings. Now, I had a request a little while ago for some simple, quick, pretty little summer earring makes, and that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you to do today. They are absolutely gorgeous and they are the epitome of summer. I absolutely love them. So I'm going to say a quick good morning to you all before I take you over to the Totally Beads website and you can have a little look at the goodies today. So good morning to Rachel. She says, good morning. Another glorious day in Barrow. It's so warm. It's just so warm. I apologise for looking like a sweaty mess, but you know, I'm here. As long as we're making, I'm happy, but I'm very, very warm. Good morning to Judith. She says, good morning, Natalie and everybody. We're having a lovely summer morning in West Lothian. Good morning to Mina. Good morning to Lucy as well. She says, good morning, lovely Natalie. And Star is in as well. She says, good morning, everyone, and Nat. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're okay, keeping cool. If you're in other places which is cold, I hope you're okay as well. Feeling a little bit jealous, but I'm not going to say it's too warm. It is of an evening, but I'm keeping my windows closed of the day and my curtains drawn to try and keep the heat out. And then of an evening, opening them up and having the fan on, and it's not making much of a difference. So if you've got any top tips to keep cool, then do let us know. Good morning to Sheila. She says, good morning, Natalie, and everybody. Another beautiful day. Good morning to Camille as well. She says, I was just going to YouTube to see if you were there and said, I was only 3 minutes late, but I do apologise for that. Good morning, Mina. Hi, Ian, who says good morning. Good morning to Elaine as well. Good morning, Natalie and everybody, Elaine says. So they are really quick makes today. They're just so pretty. I can't wait to show you these beads. I don't think I've used them before. And I want to make all sorts with them now. I want to do necklaces. I want to do bracelets. I want to do different earring designs. I'm just going to show you. They are hoops, essentially, but they're just so pretty. Good morning to Lorraine. Hello to Carol. So over we go to totallybeads.co.uk. Thanks, Camille. She'll let me off then. So head over to our wonderful website and you can catch up on all of our wonderful video tutorials in lots of different sections. I'm just going to click on this logo here. And today we're doing the Catherine drop hoop earrings. So just these ones here. Look at them. They're just so beautiful. I think they're called Oriental Splash. They are just so pretty. So these are the colours we've got for you today. We've got each kit making 3 pairs of earrings. So if you have little summer fete stalls, or you're just looking for a quick make for yourself or friends, then these are perfect. You can make a pair of earrings up in about 10 minutes, if that. It's a really quick, lovely make. They're very simple to do. Brilliant for beginners, but although they're very straightforward and simple, I think they're just so summery, so lovely, and just a perfect little wear. So we've got our aqua, we've got lemon, we've got mauve, we've got peach, and we've got this gorgeous teal down the bottom as well. So 3 pairs of earrings for £4.99, but we've got a buy 2 and get 20% off as well, which is a lovely little deal for you today. And if you want to, you can always just buy a few more of those components and you'll be able to, you know, make as many up as you like. I'm just trying to click here and see if I can get rid of this wonderful advert. I don't know whether you can see it. If I click into the aqua, will it disappear? It's still there. Can you see it on your screen? I don't think you can, but it is blocking my view. Go away. How do I get you to go away? Not you watching. There you go, that advert. There you've got beautiful aqua. They're so pretty. So I'm using these 8mm Oriental splash beads, and I'm going to show you these down on the mat because they're just absolutely gorgeous. You've got whatever colour that you're choosing predominantly on these beads, and then there's like these gorgeous little kind of gold speckles. They look like they've been splashed with paint or doodled on, like a little bit of like little etching kind of design in terms of the colour on them. They're just so lovely. I'm going to be using the 3mm acrylic spacers. They're all going to be in gold because obviously we've got the gold splash on these beads. So I'm tying that in with your ear wires, your Callotes, and your Crimp Beads as well. And I've also matched it with 3mm glass pearl beads. These are the aqua. So everything in your kit today is going to make up 3 pairs of earrings. If you'd like to see exactly what it is in your kit, then you can scroll down to the bottom. You can see you've got those glass pearl round beads there, which are the aqua ones in 3mm, and we've got the Oriental splash as well. So if you fancy making up some more bits and bobs, you want a matching bracelet, you can always just add those extras into your basket as well. So they are the gorgeous Catherine in aqua. We've got these beautiful lemon ones. I love these. I think, no, I'm not demoing with them today. Given what I'm wearing, that lemon would look beautiful. Have a little scroll and have a little look straightforward to do, just using a little bit of tiger tail. They are your lemon. I am going to show you those down on the map because the colour is far better in reality than it is on this picture. So £4.99, or buy 2 and get 20% off. They're only £4.99. So in less than £5, you can make 3 pairs of earrings. I think that's an absolute bargain. As I say, really good if you've got some affairs or something coming up, if you sell your jewellery. These are your beautiful mauve. Look at the colours on them. So they're your kind of purpley ones. You can scroll down again. You can see we're using the Wisteria 3mm glass pearl round beads and those gorgeous mauve splash Oriental, lovely 8mm rounds as well. And we have these peach. The peach is what I'm going to demo for you today. It's such a quick make. I could probably make a few pairs up. Absolutely love this colour, so pretty. So you are getting your tiger tail to string them onto. You're getting your acrylic gold coloured spacers, which are 3mm, tiger tail, Callotes, Crimp Beads, ear wires, your glass pearls, and your Oriental splash pearls as well. I don't know why they've popped them there in the description. That is not what we're using. I'm using a lovely, like, very lovely kind of paley peach colour. So there's been an error on that one. Don't worry, you're not getting the crystals. You will get those lovely little tiny pearls. And we've got the teal as well, which are just stunning. Look at them. I'm going to show you them down on the map because they are just absolutely beautiful. So £4.99 today for 3 pairs of earrings in your kit, or buy 2 and get 20% off. Don't forget, you can always add in any extra little bits and bobs that you want. I will ask Simon to update the peach. I didn't notice that, so I do apologise. We'll get those colours of pearls in there for you if you want to buy some extra. Let me see in the comments. Hopefully my camera's still working and it's playing. Good morning to, where was I up to? Mina said, I enjoyed being in the aircon office yesterday, but she's home and working in shorts and a t-shirt, the coolest room in the house. I've got shorts and this little flowery number on. Yeah, just so warm. Good morning to Debbie. Lucy shared the link for you today, so if you're wondering where you can find these wonderful kits, head over to the Totally Beads website here in the jewellery making section and the Facebook tutorial section, and you'll see we're doing Catherine drop hoop earrings today. I wouldn't say they're your classic hoops. They are definitely drops. We like a little bit of a dangle. I'll put some in for you as well so you can see how they look and how they fit. Thank you for sharing that link, Lucy. Lovely to see you here today. Janice says, good morning, Natalie and everybody. Lucy's saying it's way too hot. Bring on winter. No, Lucy, we don't have any summer for very long. Keep cool. Carry on. I think Camille agrees. She's just put no. So I think that's in response to Lucy. Good morning, everybody, says Facebook user. Camille, and Mina also disagree with Lucy and that we're loving the sunshine. Thank you, Facebook user. She says no. They've said no ads. It's just pop-ups on my screen, but I'm not sharing that, so you shouldn't see it. Camille says pretty beads. They're just gorgeous. Hello to Joanne. She says, good morning, Natalie. Good morning, all. Blue skies and sunshine in Coventry. Star says they're beautiful. They really, really are. I love them. Nina says, think we had some of the Oriental beads in our anniversary bundles. Did we? I don't think I've used them. Camille says oranges and lemon, yum. I know. Well, we've got to bring the summer vibes, don't we? And she puts peach then, not oranges. They do have little bits of like kind of an orangey colour to them. Lucy says they're gorgeous beads. Mina says, oh, promise to be good, but these might fall into my basket. Mina, they're a bargain. And I know you're somebody who does an awful lot of fates and fairs. A really quick make. Something that you'll definitely recoup your spends and money on, so you can buy even more goodies. And I think they're going to be liked by an awful lot of people. Camille says she loves the Oriental beads. Good morning to Angela. How are you doing? Hello to Gwen, who's in a very sunny Leicester. Lorraine says it would make a lovely drop in the centre of a necklace. It really would, yeah, and dead straightforward to do as well. Lucy says, I've told Simon about the peach kit. Thank you, Lucy. Those Oriental splash beads are lovely, says Judith. Elaine agrees. Diane says she's agreeing with Lucy. It's too hot. Hello, Pauline. How are you doing? Oh, she put, love you, Natalie. Too many people saying this weather is wonderful. I feel so uncomfortable. Spring and summer are the best for me. It is really warm. I mean, it depends where you are, I suppose. When we get those little bits of thunder and lightning, kind of showers, it's much needed, and it does give it a little bit of a break. It rained not very well, very hard, but not very long. What day was it? I don't know. I think it may have been Saturday evening. The grass in the garden just absolutely shot up. I'm gonna have to I was gonna say hoover it again then. Well, that's how warm I am. I'm hoovering the grass. Yeah, definitely needs another mow on the lawn soon, because it's just really obviously very thirsty and needed that refresh. Yeah, Lucy and Diane are in agreement. Angela says we need to make the most of it. I mean, we always complain, don't we, when it's raining? So I think, you can't win, especially for us in Britain. We love talking about the weather. I'm sure you've noticed, if you're watching from somewhere else, you'll see every morning on our lives, we say hello to each other and what's the weather doing? And then we talk about what you're making. Camille says she thinks she might put some in her basket too. Angie, good morning from Washington State. She says beautiful earrings, love the colours. I'm going to get them all out and show you them on the mat. Julie's in. She says good morning. She's a little bit late to join in. Don't worry, Julie, you've not missed anything. Really quick makes for you today. Mina's got day 2 vintage rally this weekend, but she's in a big marquee. Try and keep cool in the marquee. It can get really warm in there. Hello to Margaret. She says morning, just hearing a ship going down the 5th or 4th, laying its foghorn. One side of the house in sun, the other in mist. But she says lovely beads. Good morning to Edward, and hello to Joanne, who says spring and autumn are my best seasons, but I also love the sun and the snow, even though my body doesn't. I don't know what my favorite season is. I just love being in whatever it is. So I mean, I do love the winter. Because, well, I'm a Christmas baby, so it's my birthday. Got a little one, so that time of year is very exciting, and I love seeing all the twinkly lights. Autumn, I think, is beautiful. I love seeing all the colours of the trees changing. I think I always say autumn's my favourite, but then we get to spring and I've got all my bluebells out and all the flowers coming out, and then summer, you get to spend a bit more time outdoors, I think, and I like going for walks, and if I can go to the beach, then that's always a bonus. Sue says, oh dear, someone falling into a basket. Right, I'm going to take you down on the mat while the camera's working. Leanne says, yes, I love the earrings. They're just really simple makes to do. look at them. They're just so pretty. So I've got these absolutely beautiful little aqua ones for you. Those pearls just bring out that colour on those splash beads just perfectly. If I can hold that up to the camera, little bit of focus. There you go. So if I rotate it, you can see they've got little gold bits on. They're like little squiggles of gold splash. They're just so pretty. And what's perfect about making earrings like this is because you're using the same amount of beads, you get like a perfect match in terms of size and shape. They're really, really easy to do. Mandy says she lives in Bournemouth, 20 minutes from the sea. Janice says the earrings are beautiful. These are the teal. And I mean, each bead is unique and different in terms of that little splash pattern on them. Just gorgeous. And again, I think they look beautiful with these little pearls that we've got. Camille says, again, match your nails. Everything's going to match my nails because they're just full of all sorts of colour and glitter. These are your mauve, so your purpley colours. Obviously, these spin as well, so you can see the different pattern and colour all the way around them. Joanne says, the teal, I know. If the wire got misshapen, the earrings would be easy to reshape right, says Leanne. These are tiger tail that I'm doing them with, not wire. So it's a lovely, lovely material to use. It's very, very strong and very, very flexible. So it doesn't really bend out of shape. It does have that integrity through it. But because it's got that lovely flex to it as well, it curves really nicely into this shape. So I don't think you'll have any problem with that at all, Leanne. These ones are the peach, which I'm going to be making with you today, just because I'm wearing more of these colours. So you can see this is like a very soft peach coloured pearl. If I show you them on the string, that might show the colour up a little bit better. So they're the pearls I'm using. These are the beautiful Oriental beads on the string. Just so lovely. You are very, very welcome. Mandy says they're stunning. Camille says nice. And these ones, I think you'd like these ones as well, Camille. These are your lemon. They're just gorgeous. I mean, I have got a yellow top on, so I might make them as well. They're going to be really quick makes. So, as straightforward as you like, let me just move those up and out of the way. I'm going to take my tiger tail and I'm going to cut about 13 centimetres for each earring. So I think that's about 5.5 inches. So I'm just going to lay my tiger tail out and give that a trim. What you can do is you can cut both pieces of your tiger tail at the same time, so you know they're going to be exactly the same term of length. But if you're adding the same amount of beads on in the same order, then they're going to be pretty much identical. So I'm just cutting 2 lovely pieces of my tiger tail. I'm just going to wind this back on to my reel that I've got sitting next to me so it doesn't spin off. I do find if you ever get any little kinks in it, I think Diane gave me this tip a long way back ago. Just run it through your nails or your fingers in the opposite direction of the curve. But I quite like having that little bit of a curve in it because I'm going to work with that when I'm creating that shape. Leanne says lemon and peach, wear one in each ear. I mean, you can mix them up. We've got that deal for you today. Your kits are only £4.99, but you can buy 2 and get 20% off. So if you wanted, you could maybe put the lemon pearls against that peach. You could really mix up those colours. I actually think the teal and the peach would look beautiful together as well. So, get them all. Okay, so I'm going to start off, let me just pop them back out of the way. I'm going to start off in the middle of one of my sections. Now I do have a few slippy little hands today, so hopefully they'll all stay in place. You're only going to need 3 of these Oriental splash earrings, beads, to make 1 earring, so 6 in total to make a pair. And here we go with the camera. Okay, do bear with me. I'm going to swap over to a different browser. I'm guessing, I don't know what, I could say maybe it's the heat. I really couldn't tell you. My phone is feeling rather warm. I do apologise for this. Haven't even started. Last live, we managed to go all the way through without it happening at all. Okay, let me. It is very, very warm. Wondering whether to switch the ring light off, whether that will help. Wonder if it's just overheating. I don't know why. Right, let me bring this back in. Okay, thankfully they are quick makes. Hopefully it's not too fuzzy. I have swapped browsers. Please let me know if it is fuzzy. We might need to swap back again anyway. So you need 6 of these to make a pair, but you can change the design up if you want. I'm just going to make one at a time, and I'm going to work off both ends at the same time. So I'm going to slide on one of my beautiful Facebook user. I have closed out of all the background apps. I'm pretty sure there's nothing really running. Obviously, my messages kind of pop up occasionally when we're having little chats about anything that might be out of stock or whatever. But I don't know what's causing it. Diana agrees. She can understand anything overheating. It does feel stiflingly hot on that phone. Okay, so I've popped one of my 8mm Oriental beads on into the center, and then either side I'm just going to thread on those gorgeous little 3mm gold acrylic spacers. That's just going to tie in that lovely little colours of gold splash that we've got on our beads. I'm then going to add on a pearl onto each side. So lovely little 3mm pearl, which is going to match the size of those spacers. Again, I'm just adding one onto each side. You can pick it up and hold it like this if it's easier, because you have only got a little bit of tiger tail. So I mean, I'm not going to bother with the bead stopper. I'm just going to keep picking it up and sliding it on. So we've got it looking like this at the moment. I'm then going to add on another one of my gorgeous little acrylic spacers onto each side. So we're just mirroring. We're going to have that symmetry on both sides running all the way up. So we're now like this. And then I'm going to add on my other 8mm Oriental splash beads. So you can see this is taking shape really, really quickly. Sheila asks, will there be extra beads in the pack to make a bracelet? Sorry if you've already answered this question. At the moment, Sheila, in your kit, you've got enough to make 3 pairs of earrings. So if you want to just pop in an extra strand, you'll definitely get bracelets out of it as well. I don't, well, unless you make one pair of earrings and then 1 bracelet, possibly. But this will be enough to make 3 pairs of earrings. You're going to get all your ear wires, your callotes and your crimp beads in there as well. But obviously, when we're making the earrings, you're going to get 2 of the callotes. You're going to get 4 crimp beads for 1 pair. So if you were making a bracelet, you'd have enough of your findings, but obviously you wouldn't have your clasp or anything in that kit. But you can add them into your basket as well if you need to. Okay, now all I'm going to do is I'm going to add my 3mm pearls on. So I'm going to add 9 onto each side. So what I tend to do is I just hold it like this in my hand and I pop 3 on and let them drop down. So I've got plenty of space to grip it in between my fingers, holding it in place so none of them roll off. Then I add 3 onto the other side and let that drop down. And then I just keep going with that. So I've got 9 on each side. So that's 6 onto one side. Pull more of the beautiful, tiny little delicate looking pearls. Just love them, and I do love this colour. So that is 6 onto both sides. I can hear someone's lawnmower going in the background. Should ask them to do mine as well. So I'm just threading a few on at a time, just pinching it in the middle where that crosses over, just to hold it while I do so. And then I'm going to drop it so that they're all fitting in the centre, so that middle bead is right down into the centre, and I've got 9 little pearls running up the top. I'm now going to pinch those ends together again, and I'm just going to slide one more onto both ends of the tiger tail. So taking that pearl, they are small little pearls, but that tiger tail will fit through. Two pieces of that tiger tail will fit through the hole in that pearl. Carol, I'm not too sure whether you'll get a full reel of your tiger tail or whether it will be cut to length. I would say for a pair of earrings, you're going to need about 26 centimetres. That's going to give you plenty to kind of hold on to at the end as well. So I've cut 13 centimetres, which is about 5.5 inches per earring. So you might get a full reel of tiger tail, or you might just get it cut to length for you, so there's enough for 3. Maybe double check with the warehouse, or I will ask for you and pop a comment on the live later on. So now, just to get it in position, I'm just going to pull up each end of the tiger tail. So I've got my 2 ends there, and I'm just going to give it a little pull just so I can get that top pearl into position. I will tighten it up again so we don't have that little gap in. I'm now going to get one of my callotes out. Should have probably had these out ready to go before. And I'm going to double crimp each one just to make sure it's really sturdy. So for 1 pair of earrings, I'm going to need 4 little crimp beads. So I'm going to slide my calotte on. I'm just going to give it a little open out so I can get in there nicely. So I've got my little calotte, or little kind of clamp shell, and I'm going to slide those 2 pieces of tiger tail right up through the bottom and drop it down. And then I'm going to come in again with my pliers and just give it a little pull. Just while I'm holding on, you might not be able to see, but I'm just getting that bead that's gone over the top of both of them. And I'm just joining it together to make sure I'm happy with the position and the shape. So I've got this beautiful drop shape. And then I'm going to pick up one of my crimp beads, and I'm going to slide that over both pieces of the tiger tail. Now you can stagger those ends of tiger tail if you want, just to get it on if it's a little bit fiddly. It is just sticking to my hands at the moment. Come on, crimp bead. Use another one. If you don't want to go on, I'll pick another one up. Such slippy hands today. Bedtime's a charm. Okay, so I've just popped that crimp bead going over both ends, and I'm going to just let it drop right down into the middle centre of the calotte. Again, keep pulling up on those ends of tiger tail if you need to, just to make sure that that's positioned nicely and there's no big gaps of tiger tail showing underneath. So I'm just taking one at a time, giving it a little pull just to get my position right. And then going to pull that calotte right down as far as it will go. I know it's difficult to see because my hands are in the way, so I do apologise. You can pull it with your fingers as well. When I'm happy with the position, I'm just going to come in and squish that crimp bead so it's nice and flat. Then I'm going to take another one of my crimp beads and I'm going to slide that over both ends too. Let that drop right down so it's sitting on top of that last crimp bead. Again, in with my pliers or my crimping tool just to crimp that down and make those flat. Now what I sometimes do is just open up my little calotte a little bit, just so I can come in with my cutters and I can trim off those little tail ends of tiger tail. Then I'm going to close over my calotte with my fingers, making sure they're nicely lined up. And then with a pair of pliers, I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure onto the outer side of that, just to close that up and make it very, very pretty. And then all I need to do is add on my ear wire. So you can give that a little bit of a twist just to make sure that your calotte is facing upwards. And then when I take my ear wire out, I can just slide that through directly through the hole. So I don't need any jump rings or anything with this. I've got these beautiful ear wires. They are gold. They've got that gorgeous little flattened part to it as well, which I think is lovely. Is my camera picture clear or is it fuzzy? Can you see okay? Just going to give it a little flick up, nothing too major. Slide that through the hole in the calotte and then close it down. And then I'm just going to repeat that process again to make my other earring, really straightforward. So you can see I've done one here and they're going to be the same size, the same shape, because I'm using the same amount of beads. I'm going to do a yellow pair because I just love them. They're so quick to do. So you can see you can make a pair of earrings in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So you can see I've got these gorgeous lemon coloured ones. Just move those pearls out of the way. And then these beautiful, I mean, there is a gold splash on that, but it's so shimmery. Let's get into focus. Kind of, it's bouncing off it so much. It almost looks silver on the camera. Diane says, tip, if you buy these and the Savannah necklace, you could make a set. With what's left, you could get a bracelet. Brilliant, Diane. Thank you very much. That's a really good idea. Leanne is saying, I'm trying to understand why we do two crimp beads on top. I always double crimp just so it's extra kind of strong. Sometimes you might not necessarily flatten your crimp bead down fully and it might come a bit loose. These aren't heavy at all, so you'd probably get away with just crimping it once, but sometimes if you've got quite heavy beads, I just find that using those two crimp beads just gives me a little bit more peace of mind. I've never had one kind of come loose away from my clasp or my findings when I've double crimped it, unless it's been major user error on my part. Mandy saying, what are these earrings called, please? These are the Catherine drop hoop earrings, Mandy. I'll take you over to the website again at the end so you can have a little look at them. And I'm using the Oriental splash beads. They come in lots of beautiful colours. These ones are the lemon. We've got beautiful teal. We've got the peach, which I've just demoed with. We've got the gorgeous mauve. And we've got a beautiful aqua as well. They're an absolute bargain price today. Your kit's going to make up 3 pairs of earrings for just £4.99. And you can buy 2 kits and get 20% off as well. Sarah says, what's fallen in your basket? I think she's asking Lucy. Leanne says, always double crimp so it's extra strong for peace of mind. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's why I do it. Mina says Lucy's got her eyes closed. Okay, so again, I'm going to cut about 13 centimeters of my tiger tail, so about 5.5 inches. Let's just check that for those of you who like to use inches. Oh, it's about 5.25 inches. I think if you cut it a little bit longer, you've got something to hold on to. And if you've got sweaty hands like me today, it's very helpful. All of the findings in your kit are going to be the beautiful gold coloured ones. So your 3mm acrylic spacers will be gold, your crimp beads, your clots, and your ear wires as well. Good morning to Mummy. Mummy, I'm making Catherine drop earrings today. Have I named them after you? Well, I thought you'd like them because they're very summery and they're very pretty. So if you're watching, what pair do you like? Because I could make you, they'll take me a whole 5 minutes. I can make you a pair up, Mum. Leanne says that's a great tip actually, because I've got lots of misshapen or coming open crimps from falling off the rack jewelry. Yeah, well, I just think it just gives me a little bit of peace of mind to double crimp, and you get so many. Usually, if you buy like the essential findings pack, you'll get loads in there. So they cost literally pence. I couldn't even work out how much each crimp bead costs. Mum says they're very summery. They are, aren't they, Mum? Okay, so on I'm going with one of my Oriental splash beads. So these are 8mm, gorgeous size, just dropping that right into the center. I'm going to take one of my little acrylic spacer beads and drop one onto each side. Oh, no, I'm not going to fire one off across the table. So you might find it's easier just to do this kind of with it lying flat and add it on that way. And then I just tend to pick it up at the end. But my hands are very hot under the light today, so I tend to just pick it up and then they don't fall off the end. But you could use a bead stopper if you wanted to. I'm going to add on another one of my little gold acrylic spacers. I just think it just accentuates that little bit of gold splash on those Oriental beads, and I think they just look very, very pretty together. Then I'm just going to add on another of my 8mm beads onto each end, and then another little acrylic. So I'm just framing each of those beads down the bottom with those little spacers. And don't worry if they slide up and down, only needs to be central when you're putting your final kind of calotte on at the end. Good morning, Christy. How are you doing? She says, good morning, Natalie and fellow beaders. Hope everyone is doing well. It must be very late for you, Christy. What are you doing up at this time? I hope you're okay. Hope Rex is okay as well. Can you see? Is everything okay? All right. So now I'm just going to add on 9 onto each side. So again, I tend to put on 3 at a time. I pick them up while I'm doing this. You can make them smaller if you want to. You just add less pearls on at this stage. So they do cross over, but it doesn't really matter. You can hold them that way so they don't cross if you want, as long as I've just got space to let them drop down and they're not going to fall off and fire across the room like that last acrylic did. So adding 3 on, let them drop. So I've now got 6 on that side. And on to the next one. So I'm just giving it a little look and checking that they're even. And I've put the same amount on each side. Going to finish off. So I've got 9 on each side. Really, really quick makes for you today. And as I say, I think they are just perfect for summer. I think they will be very popular. And how much would you pay for a pair of earrings? You'd pay easy £5 surely for a pair of earrings. And you're getting 3 in your kit today. All right, I didn't count, so I'm just going to look at it by eye and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 9 on each side. I'm going to add 1 more. You could, if you wanted, add a little gold acrylic spacer onto the top to bring these together. I'm just using another pearl. So the pearl's going onto both. Just going to take my pliers and give a little gentle pull on my tiger tail ends, just to make sure I've got that nice little shape. And then going to take one of my callotes, going to bend it out a little bit just to start off with, so I can get my crimp beads closed nice and easily. So you can tug and pull only gently on those tiger tail ends, and you can reposition until you've crimped that crimp bead down. You're still able to move and position. So you see there, I just give it a little pull and it kind of closed that gap in between. Just keeping hold of those tiger tail ends and giving it a little crush. And just going to check it by eye to make sure that's closed nicely. Oh, thanks, Christy. That's lovely. She says, anytime we watch Natalie do her magic is a good morning. That's really lovely of you. Thank you very much. These are the simplest little summer earrings. I had a few people ask me, but I don't know whether it was Karen, actually. Someone messaged me and said, I think, you're missing a trick. We just need some really simple beaded earrings for summer. So that's exactly what I've done. I'm now just cutting those little tiger tail ends off, closing my calotte over. So you can see I've got a little bit of movement in my calotte there. I'm just going to position it so when I close it, this is catching the crimp beads. So the crimp beads are just sitting nicely inside, but that it's facing forward. So I'm going to push that down just to close it over fully. And then with one of my lovely little ear wires, I'm just going to open that up and slide that on and close it over. So really minimal materials. And just to show an example of, each time you make them, we've got the pair here that I've done before. They're going to be exactly the same in terms of your shape if you position those beads on the same. Oh, thank you, Camille. Just don't forget to give me a like, a heart, and a thumbs up for our Natalie. Thank you very much. Tip from Facebook user: if you lay all of your beads out, you can then thread onto tiger tail from the spool and then no waste. You absolutely could do that. I know Armina, when she's making like stretch bracelets, she threads everything on first. I'm just going to make sure that's fully closed. And she does it that way. I think that would be a very good suggestion as well. Leslie says they're so pretty. Leanne says, I love chandelier statement earrings. I don't think I've missed any tips or questions, but please let me know if I have. Monica says, hello, everybody. Hello, Monica. Christy says it's 3:44 a.m. What are you doing awake? Leslie says, good morning from a foggy upstate New York. Oh, she says, you're so talented. I would love to do one side at a time. You can do whichever works best for you. Mandy says a festive version would be stunning too. Oh, yeah, it would be. But I'm going summer. I'm going with all the sunny colours. So that's why I've picked these today. I am going to put a little pair in so you can see what they look like. Let me get the peach. In fact, I'll model them for you with each colour. So they just are really lovely. They're very light as well. Sometimes you can have dangly earrings and they can be quite heavy, but they're lovely. I just think they're lovely. You can sit them this way. If you wanted them to sit slightly different, all you need to do is just reposition that calotte. So let me take you down and I will show you what I mean by that. So if my calotte is facing forwards, there you go, there's the peach one. My ear wire will go through my ear and it will sit like this. If I want them to sit at the side, I just need to reposition, give that a little twist. So if my calotte is then sitting at the side, when I pop that through the ear wire, it will face that way. Anna says, oh no, I'm late. I need to see the catch up. You do, because I'm done, Anna. They were as quick as a flash. So you can see I'm using these absolute beautiful earrings, beautiful beads today for you to make these gorgeous, gorgeous earrings. I love this teal colour. I think they're just stunning. I'll pop a teal in so you can see that as well. So if you wanted to make them smaller as well, as I say, I've just added 9 pearls onto this section here. You could always just add less and that would make your drop. Obviously these would sit in closer together, but you'd make your drop that little bit smaller as well. Just think they're lovely. They're so lightweight. Oh, let me wear a mauve. Jana says, thank you, Natalie. A beautiful make as usual. Thank you so much. Christy says, gorgeous. Tuti says they're gorgeous. Look at them. Ooh, now the mauve is my favourite. Absolute bargains for you today. I will take you back over to the website so you can see these gorgeous Catherine drop hoop earrings. We've got aqua, lemon, mauve, peach and teal. They are £4.99 for 3 pairs of earrings, which I think you will agree is an absolute bargain. Let me just move that out the way and then pop that up and then you can see that a little bit better. £4.99, 20% off if you buy 2 kits. Each kit's making up 3 pairs of earrings. They're absolutely beautiful. They're perfect for summer. They're the quickest, simplest makes you will do. Great for beginners, but if you just want that quick make and you think it's too hot for beading, well, make these. You'll be done in 10 minutes. And I hope you like them. I very, very much do. Anna says she loves the green and the blue ones, and then all the rest. So you're going for the aqua, which are gorgeous, and the teal. I mean, you could mix them together as well. You could do lots of different designs with this. I just wanted to show you something very simple and very easy. Elaine says, thanks, Natalie. They're gorgeous. You're very, very welcome. So it's a little bit odd that I'm here on a Wednesday. I'm here Monday, Wednesday and Friday this week. So come and join me on Friday. I'm going to be making some necklaces with you. Put one on. Again, really summery, really, really sweet. So I'll be making these necklaces with you on Friday. They come in a variety of colours. We've got a pink, so I always get told off if I don't do a pink, but they're really straightforward makes, and I've just created this lovely little design on them. Sue says she's got all of them. Thank you so much. So please come and join me on Friday. I hope you all keep cool. Christy, go to bed. And I will see you all on Friday. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. See you soon. Take care.